Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mention. I wanted to wish you a wonderful portal for we moved into this new moon in Aquarius, and we are into this great portal of this paradise portal of 02/22/22, and you will be in this portal until the 02 until the 22nd of 02/02/22 to the 02/22/22 for 10 days until the 22nd of February. And all the months of February is just an opportunity to align our energy to this paradisiacal permanent state of well-being, and then from once this is manifested, the whole outer reality will change to match that frequency. For the God plans, there is plans within plans within plans. We have to trust those plans. They come from higher intelligence. Trust for our own life, within our own life, everything that we've been going through. When I talk about God's plan, it is all that we are and all that is in a sense. But the key is to understand what's going on within us, to come into alignment, and to understand it. Everything comes from higher intelligence and benevolence. So God is benevolent. He has this. He looks at the world like a little children, but God's always been the only power. Always has been in control. Always is. Always will be. No matter how much He allows the experience of life to play out. For it is life studying itself, but life comes from infinite perfection and love, and so all that is not in alignment with that, the common point at this end of cycle, that all needs to face reality now, as the song that I'm going to sing says, is a prophetic song. For the highest wisdom is flexibility, not to become stuck into one idea, to allow to become flexible enough, to be humble enough to accept the circumstances as they come. What we need to understand is the yin, to allow things to unfold naturally. When it's time to act, you act. But other than that, do not force anything. What we need to understand is happy, the eternal perfection of the here and now, and all that is, to spread joy in all things, to accept the perfection of that which is. And the outcome will be all that shines. All kinds of new things will come into our life. It's not to be too distracted by the outer form and all that shine, those beautiful things, to remain connected to that inner self, for the mask will drop. And always seek heart-based solutions to things, and we'll have to learn to seek heart-based solution, and we're discovering a higher level of unity consciousness. For it is important to seek out the patterns of perfection within all life. Life is imperfect here, but there is beneath, there is a perfection within each process, and to seek that patterns of perfection that will lead us, that brings us into this next cycle. It's an internalization of our process for everything that we need to integrate is internal. For the unified field of the Creator is so vast. It is so, even the multidimensional matrix of the 352 of the Creator's universe, or the 12th dimension of our sub-matrix, is just it's small within the grand matrix of the Creator. So we have to learn to become whole, so we can have this wholeness navigator, where we can actually navigate within the wholeness of the cosmic ocean. For higher spirits are always in service in order to assist us in our self-empowerment. We have to allow those higher energy to flow through us, and in order to manifest without efforts. For we are already part of galactic councils, where we already have a higher self that are part of certain galactic councils, and for it is about remembering as we call on this higher self, the world, certain other parts of our higher self, spirit families and guides, will come to us through dreams, through intuition, through meditations, more and more. We already have this galactic connection. Maybe we already have a starship where our soul family, and we live up there as a higher family, higher construct. But we're not limited to fifth and sixth dimension. We also have higher parts. But what we do is we have to learn to leap, to create this leap of faith into those higher planes, those planes that are both within and above. Those are part of so we leap out beyond the veil. For we've been traversing a dark age. We went through the stage with all the other actors, and so we just gotta come to realization that this was just a stage. For the storm is getting stronger in the matrix. The matrix is going to continue to have this storm, but we have to move beyond the storm. The external storm doesn't have to affect us when we're connected inside. So it is very much, it's a challenging process to let go of the past and moving into the present, to let go of all timeline, all reaction, all behavior, all the beliefs, all the in order to be reborn and recreated within a new reality that is Christic. Because everybody will exit the matrix one way or the other, either through death or through ascension, but it's already programmed and planned. For we want to free ourselves, and as we free ourselves, we free others as well. But it is ourselves that we can free. We cannot free the world. We can only free ourselves, and then as a consequence of that, within the unity consciousness of all, as the more free we are, the more we are able to liberate our environment, or later our community, or eventually our planet. But so we're moving towards this fifth dimensional peace, love, and harmony, to have that as a solid, permanent state. For soul is divine and eternal, is an extension of source. But when it first comes into those very impure lower worlds, they're very younger souls, those who have never experienced those worlds, can be attracted to the darkness, and so they do dark things, they do impure things. And the soul, no matter how divine it is, it needs to heal and balance, because after being involved in darkness, it just needs to return to the balance of this. But as we come together into the light community, we're going to be able to eradicate the darkness from this planet forever, and so it is. And so, but we're going to be coming together. It's going to be very new, exciting plans and projects. I'm going to pull a few cards. And, I don't think I did. Pull some cards from the angels. The past is elevation. We've already been elevated. We just need to be in the flow, to be in the relaxed mode, and to allow things to unfold. And the present is enthusiasm, just to be in the enthusiasm of, if you listen to your soul and your spirit, they will propose you something, a very unique past that is very free and joyful. We need to make and the future will be accomplishment. There is a certain accomplishment that is unfolding. What we're working on now is luck, to integrate the receptivity of miracles and blessings, for there are great miracles and blessings that are already about to come down on us, and the future will, the result will be the knowledge. We're going to be able to depend on this inner knowledge and to share that and assist the world in many ways in their awakening process as we move into the next level of our mission. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for listening, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm looking forward to expand. I'm going to have there is a lot of inner change. It's going to create outer change, and the outer change will bring a lot of other people. I'm going to be able to bring more people into this consciousness in the next cycle. And so this song is a prophetic song. I think it feels like prophetic, like when it was written, it was already predicting what we're living now. It's called Natural Mystic. It goes like this. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be now. Won't tell no lie. One and all got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Can't keep them down. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, Many more will have to die, won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully, now you will hear such a natural mystic blowing through the air. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Well, these songs from Bob Marley remind us to tune in to the frequency of the divine, the mystic. For there is a big storm that is coming in society, but if we tune into this mystic energy of love and light, we can. We won't be able to stop the storm from coming, but we'll be sheltered from the storm. Maybe I'll sing this song of Bob Dylan, Shelter from the Storm. It's a beautiful song in the near future. And we get exactly, I mixed the card and I pulled one, we get exactly the same card as in the French reading, which is the most beautiful card in the tarot. It is the sun, most powerful. You know, they're all beautiful, but most powerful. It is the sun to activate the soul and nature. We welcome the Archangel Uriel to accompany us throughout our day, for it is an archangel of power and ascension of the 8th ray, the silver ray. It says a life that is marvelous. Find fulfillment through positive thoughts, ideas that leads to success. So the sun in the tarot is the best outcome on all levels. So do prepare yourself that, because when the sun comes in the tarot reading, it shadows everything else. It's just mostly at the end, that's the final card. It's just, it makes everything else. This is the only thing that really matters, is this wonderful fulfillment and joy that is been announced. So thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.